What's chillin' dudes, it's Strawberry here, and welcome back to Skyblock. It's episode 61, and we are in the new update, 1.14.1. Sorry this is a little bit late. I've had to do a little bit of research with villagers, because the main theme of this episode is going to be how do we actually improve our world to best suit all of these new villagers. You can have a look, because all of these villagers in this old village, they used to be the old villagers back before 1.14.1, so now I don't know how familiar you guys are with the update, but villagers now, they've got professions and they've got mastery levels and such, so the more you trade with them, the more items you get, and they all look a little bit different to each other. For the most part, these villagers don't really seem like they're too much different, apart from like green hats and such. Well, this guy over here, he's got a bit of a gold wallet, so this guy's now a journeyman, giving me diamond armor. Oh, he did before anyway. To be honest, a lot of you guys have already kept the old traits and stuff, like you can see. A lot of these guys, I've already traded a lot of gold. Actually, what were your enchantment stuff? Efficiency 2, I might use you in the future. I've already used a lot of glass with these guys. What are you? You're a weapon expert. Oh, okay, you are the guy who gave me my diamond sword, and no, you weren't in the silk touch. Glass. Anyway, sorry, getting a bit distracted. Today's episode is going to be all about villagers. The first thing I wanted to check out with these villagers, I wanted to figure out exactly how the iron farm works, because I know that the iron farm has definitely changed between updates. So that iron farm over there, that's broken. We're going to have to fix that. The other thing is, I wanted to start moving these guys away from this type of village and into a new type of village with beds and let's jump over there. I've done a few bits of work with that village. So over here, this is going to be the new village. I've talked about it for a little bit. I've done a little bit of work on what we're going to do. Oh yes, this was a campfire. I wanted to play around a little bit. I was thinking about adding a campfire in this village, but then I realised, yeah, I mean, villagers have a bit of a tendency to run onto campfires, so let's maybe not do that. I've done a bit of work on this. This is all birch logs and such. We've got doors and beds in 4 of these different mushroom houses now, so I'm ready to add a little bit of villagers into here and have a little bit of kind of living. I guess one of the problems I have with the new villager update is that each house is going to have its own profession. Otherwise, if we have like tons of villagers running around here, they'll all be unemployed. But we'll work on it as we come along. I've done 4 so far, so we'll probably add a little bit more, then try and add a few villagers down here. I've been working on this walkway a little bit. I think we're going to have it glass, so it looks really cool when we run across. And also, thank you, I believe it's Trov who suggested it. This village is going to be called Regalia. So we'll name this village in a little moment. But we should run over here and talk about the iron farm. Actually, I'm going to end up over there to the iron farm. Right, one of the big changes with iron farms nowadays is that... Oh, I also had to change this as well. I don't know what happened. I think it was an update, but when you go into the slime block and you bounced up, it didn't work anymore, so I've changed it just into a minecart thing. It goes up here. Just took a little bit to fix. Wasn't really anything major, really. Sorry. The iron farms. So, iron farms work a little bit different now. Iron farms work... They don't work on doors anymore. Like, villagers aren't set up with doors. In order for villagers to spawn iron golems, they actually need a bed and they need a workstation, which they can choose their own profession. So if we run all the way up here, then we run up to this iron farm, you can see it's mostly doors. It's a lot of doors. A lot of doors up here. We're going to have to remove a lot of these doors. When I say a lot, I mean all of the doors, because the doors are no longer necessary. So that's going to be a little bit of a pain. That's pretty much one of the reasons why it took so long to release this, because I was trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do here. So we've got new villagers here at least, but yeah, a lot of the doors, they're not really going to work anymore, so we're going to have to remove all of them. And that's what I'm going to do for the next hour or 2. I don't know how long it's going to take, but let me just quickly switch over. I'm going to switch over to a creative world with the exact same Skyblock world, except it's all in creative, so just back in a sec. And welcome to the Skyblock world. This is a little bit outdated. You can see how when I first got this creative world up and running, I only had one of these islands built out, so that's only 1.5. One thing which I want to quickly mention is that in the last episode I mentioned that I've got a public server running with the Skyblock world. It's in 1.13.2, so if you want to have a run around in the world and have a look at what it looks like, then you can do so on there. I got that running, and I Dirtblock actually jumped onto the server and he said, hey, do a couple of things. First thing, that there's a witch farm actually somewhere around this island, which we'll have to sort out soon, so thank you very much for pointing it out, Dirtblock. The other thing is that this you can see it's kind of one chunk wide. He was saying that this world is corrupted, probably has been corrupted with so many updates and whatnot, so the chunks that we can actually see from this platform over here is just one chunk, so at some point I'm going to have to go clear all of it, really. That's the main thing. I mean, once we clear all of these chunks, then basically there's going to be a Skyblock world, which is essentially what we want. So I appreciate you pointing that out to me, Dirtblock. I'll have to get that fixed at some point. Yeah, I mean, if we fly over here, this is going to be the iron farm. This is the iron farm which I've been experimenting with. So this is what we're eventually going to have to do. So all of the glass, the blue glass there, that all used to be doors. We had to remove all of this glass here, and then we have to build something like this. So each of these the two places where the villages were in the actual main Skyblock world, they're all in this block here. They're about 22 aside, I believe. So if you add beds and you add a workstation, this workstation is a loom, then all of those will then allow the villagers to spawn iron golems during the day. So if we sleep, I'm not too far away from the bed. I am here now, thank you very much. Bring that up now. Thank you. So if I go here, there should be some iron golems spawning. They don't really spawn too fast, but that's fine, because when you're in the Skyblock world, like when you're doing other stuff, then you can allow iron golems just to spawn passively. And as long as you've got some coherent iron generation going on, then as long as you've got iron going on, then you can actually do other things in this world. Spider. Any iron golems going to spawn now? No? I don't think anything spawns on this level. I think it's just level. And also no iron golems are going to spawn now. Just a sec, I'll cut to it. Ha! I stopped recording and I looked away, and basically the moon is coming up now. So basically one iron golem in the total of 10 minutes. Trust me, when I tested this earlier, it does have a higher spawn rate. Whatever, it does spawn iron golems. There was an iron golem that was spawned. I can live with that. Maybe if I sleep now, it will actually produce a lot more, rather than me just staying there for 10 minutes on my phone trying to wait for an iron golem to spawn. Are you guys gonna spawn now? Now that No? Anyway, it works. So, I'm gonna get back to the actual main Skyblock world and we'll actually finish... No, we'll get started. Actually, I haven't done anything on it yet, so that's gonna take a little bit. Let me get back to the main Skyblock world. Show you where we're at. There's a villa. There's a trader. What the heck? Why is there a trader up there? We'll check him out in a second. So I've been playing around a little bit with the trades and stuff around this village. By the way, this villager breeder is working great. We always get like new villagers and whatnot around here. I basically want to have the trades reset all the time, so I've just got some beds with some of the wool I had, a lot of pink, a lot of black wool. Got one of each of the blocks for the villager professions. The only one I can't get is the fletch table, because that requires flint, so that's a pain. I can't really get any archer stuff, but I guess archer stuff doesn't really matter in Skyblock Village. I've got a lot of lecterns for a lot of librarians and stuff. Yeah, I got all of that, so I've been basically getting a lot more glass in preparation for setting up the iron farm. Now, trader, I didn't actually see him until now, so let's see what he wants. I think they'll get me on top. Hopefully I don't hit anything. We got llamas in the world, guys. We got llamas. Hello, what do you want? White dye, green dye, lily pads. No, we've... Oh my gosh, there's a way to get... No! Uh-oh. There's some leads there, some llamas. Llama. I don't know how to use llamas, but we're gonna keep the llamas here. Alright. I was not expecting this. Can you breed llamas? I don't know, I haven't really played around llamas. I don't really need llamas in this world. So I never really bothered to look into them, but got llamas now. Did the trader fall? Oh, I didn't want the trader to fall. Please tell me he didn't fall. I think he fell. That's so annoying. Well, there's now a way into... I'm going to assume he fell, to be honest. That's a pain. Well, there's a way to legitimately get jungle saplings in this world. If I ever see traders in the future, then I'll grab them up here. Anyway, after that particular thing, so I've gotten some glass, I've got some things sorted. Basically, I want to break down the sides of this iron farm and put up some beds here. I'll show you a little bit with the beds. I'm a little bit... That was hilarious. I want another trader because I want those saplings back. I think that's the only way I'll be able to get saplings in this world. Whoa, that's a little too many. Chuck you back. And I was thinking about making it kind of dual-sided, to be honest. So we'll go white, there'll be pink in the middle, and then we'll go white, pink, white. So we'll have it 11 along because there are 22. I have counted how many villages there are in there. There are about 22 villages in there. So we go pink and we will go white. Along here then we have all of the... We're going to be making... maybe not looms because I need a lot of string and I don't really have a lot of string right now. I've turned a lot of the string into wool for this project. We'll do a little bit more here. I should also probably sleep. If I don't sleep, then phantoms are going to spawn. Phantoms are a real thing in this world now. It's a little bit of a pain. Because phantoms aren't really a big use in this world either. I mean, they're mostly used for elytra, and I don't think there's any way to get elytra in this world. Anyway, this is pretty much going to be a few bits of what I'm going to be doing. The other thing is I pretty much have to dismantle all of that. And I have to read up on llamas because I have no idea what to do with llamas. So I'm going to do a lot of that. While I do it, I'm going to revisit some of the comments and the question of the day. So a bit of a time lapse. I'll see you guys once I've gotten a little bit more done with this. So back with you guys in a moment. Alright, question of the day responses. Honestly, there's just one, and then I just wanted to quickly recap something I've been working on in the last month or so. Not for YouTube, it's something in my own life, and that's why the Skyblock episode's a little bit late. But I wanted to focus quickly on It's Trov's episode. What am I talking about? His response to the last episode. He wanted the name Regalia. By the way, I love how you pronounced my name in the last episode. I don't know whether there was another way to pronounce your name. Trov? It's Trov. Should I just be saying Trov from now on? Just like a nickname, really? But yeah, thank you very much for the suggestion. So I've been training towards a half marathon, which, if you guys haven't looked into it, so obviously it's half a marathon. A marathon is traditionally 42 kilometers of running. A half marathon is 21.1 kilometers. I don't know whether I'm going to be hitting it or not, but I've been doing long runs in my weekends. And with the long runs, it's been leaving me exhausted after each one. Generally, I'll run for a little bit over an hour or so for each long run. And I don't know, I'm just not really naturally athletic. I kind of chose this goal because I thought I could run for a half marathon. But now that I am running after each run, I am exhausted after each one and I just take a nap for a few hours and after that I just feel rather groggy. So honestly, that's the only reason why I've not been uploading this episode. I've had this episode recorded for the last couple of weeks, but I'm just finishing this up now. So my apologies. I'm going to be having a break soon, so I'll produce another episode around that time or so, but that's just you listening to my wails on what's happening there.
because I mean I'm having my break because I'm having my birthday in a couple of weeks or so, so that'll be fun too. Yeah, that's a quick chat and update with my life. Let's get back to the episode. Let's actually get back to the Minecraft stuff. Right, back to you, old Torbray from 2 weeks ago.
So I'm just doing the final bits of cleanup over here. You probably saw in the footage that I kind of messed up with moving the villagers up to the beds. That was a pain, so this took a little bit longer, about an extra half hour or so, but it's been about an hour and a half later. One of the things I've noticed while doing all of this, I ran out of red glass, so I had to go get more red glass from the villagers, and it's a bit of a bigger pain, to be honest. Because the way the villagers refresh their trades now is that they need to return to a bed and they need to return to a station. So that can be annoying because you can max out all of the trades and it doesn't quite refresh. So it takes quite a bit longer to run out of all the glass. Oh yeah, I completely forgot the iron golems are immune to fall damage, aren't they? Right, honestly, I thought it'd just be funny to have iron golems just run around the Skyblock Island, to be quite honest. So I'll just leave those guys to run around, really. Those guys can have fun doing what they want. If they want to find some hostile mobs to hit and whatnot, then it's all the power to them. But yeah, we've basically like five. Some of them might have fallen off that part there. Yeah, 3 or something. I think we're getting rid of all of these slabs now then. We do have some iron production going on, and with 22 villagers I think we are alright with having some iron production, but I would rather get the other side done, and that's going to take a little bit longer also, so I'll get it done once I finish this up. But villagers are a lot easier to move around now because they just want to go to a bed, really. So, absolutely fine. I've also moved the ladder. I used to have the birch ladder in the... Oh, there we go, you're gone. I used to have the birch ladder and now I've just changed it to slime blocks. We'll leave the slime blocks there for a little while. It's nice having the birch ladder not there anymore. I would imagine all of this is going to be a lot cleaner without the birch ladder now. Right, final little bits. Boop. Boop. I don't think we're going to get around to doing the village project. Maybe. We'll try. This episode is taking a while to produce anyway. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Oh yeah, with the llamas, they despawned. I don't know why they despawned, but they despawned right in front of my eyes. So I'm going to guess and say that they were probably on a timer alongside the trader that they expire after 48 hours or something. 48 in-game hours. So, well, there are no more llamas there anyway. I don't know how they work too. But this should hopefully... Well, they're not going to produce any... They're not going to produce any iron golems now because it's night. But maybe I'll just sleep, collect some of the cobble slabs, and we'll see whether they actually produce anything while I'm producing some slabs. Let's have a look. And we've got some... We've got an iron golem over there now. Hello, iron golem. Ah, there's some stuff up on there as well, which is going to be a pain to collect. Any iron golems? I'm hoping they're going to spawn in the right place. I hope so, anyway. Oh, I've been throwing chicken eggs all around, by the way, so you might just see random chickens. Well, basically it's just chickens and iron golems all around now. Anything in there? No, nothing in there yet. Alright, it might take a while for iron golems to spawn there too. But, oh, we've got a congregation here. Hello, guys. What are you guys doing over here? I guess you're here... Oh, wait, are the iron golems gonna spawn for the village if I leave these guys here? Oh, that might be a pain. If I don't, then I'm gonna have to kill these guys, which will be annoying because they will take a while to take out, so I'm hoping not. Anything spawning yet? Ooh, I'll leave it about a day or so, and if no iron golems spawn, I may need to kill these guys, really, which will be annoying. Anyway, I'm going to get started on the other side. I'll be back in a sec. I'll give you a bit of progress when I'm working on the other one. Alright, back soon. There's a cat here. Where did you go? There's a cat here. Hello, cat. So back when this was still working, I was getting fish. Do you like any of this fish? I'm assuming not tropical fish. Kitty! Kitty! Do you like raw cod? Where'd you go, kitty? 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 Oh, you went down. Okay, cool. That's fine. Kitty? Do you like fish? Fish? I got a kitty! I got a pet kitty! You're my pet kitty now. Alright, this way. Kitty? Wait, how do I get you out? Kitty? Why are you sitting? Cat? Kitty? Yeah. Do you just like sitting on chests? Why do you like sitting on chests? If I go over here, will you go back to... You do sit on chests! Why do you sit on chests? I don't get it. We got a kitty. Alright, another hour and a half later, I've also done the other side. Actually, this is probably not the best shot to show it off. Yeah, I've done the other side. So both of them are now in separate villager boxes. What I did want to do is just... That is not a good place for you, dude. There was another iron golem which spawned on the other side, so we've got like 6 now, which is patrolling our little island, our Skyblock island. What I wanted to do is, if I slept, I wanted to see whether we'd actually have iron golems spawn the moment. Yeah, that's one. Are we going to have more? So basically it is going to work. Oh, that's a second. Good, good. Yeah, iron golems don't take full damage. That's a little odd. That's... Yeah, that's... honestly, I think that's handy. We've got like 44, I think, iron golems working, so that's going to give us a healthy supply of iron, as long as we leave it alone. We've got these iron golems to basically wander around and kind of be citizens around in this world. Kind of like the chickens. Chickens and iron golems. Oh, yes, I wanted to show you guys. If we run up here... So it was actually so cool when we had that wandering trader come along, because now I know that there will be a way to... That's not a way to climb a ladder. There will be a way to get jungle saplings and hopefully birch saplings and acacia and dark oak. I didn't think there'd ever be like a natural way of getting those saplings. But as well, we've gotten... That's why I got raw quad here. We got more cats. So we got this. I think this guy was the guy who first spawned. We got, I don't know. I haven't named him yet, but I've got 3 now. So let's run over here, guys. Kitties. I was reading up on the wiki about them, and they are very prone to sitting on chests. So if I go over here, for example, one of these cats will jump on there, and I can't use the chest. And then if we run over here, then these guys will jump on the beds. I think, yeah? Yeah, you'll jump on the bed. And they'll jump on furnaces and chests and whatnot. That's so cool, I like him! You guys can hang out here. Kitty. If you jump... come on, this way. Let's go this way. I'll show off the iron golem, what I've done. 3 hours of work, jeez. And plus, had to do many modifications to the village. I don't want this... the kitty on the chest to come up here, because he's just going to teleport onto here. I don't know how he's going to get off, but whatever. We got some villagers in that one. Pretty simple. Glowstone on top, glass surrounding it. We got the same over here. They've all got barrels. I figured that barrels was a little bit easier to use, so they're basically all fisherman profession. I put glass on... Don't you dare fall into the water, kitty. I don't want you to fall. No. Right. Kitty, this way. Kitty, this way. So apparently the villagers will just spawn kittens. Just spawn cats, really. So I guess as the cats come along, I'll just feed them cod and we'll make sure they're alright. But I'm glad that the iron farm is now working now. I wanted to run over here, so I don't know how much... I mean, you saw like the village in the beginning. I'll chuck that in there. I'll grab a few more rotten flesh. I've been basically chucking more beds and profession blocks in there just to make sure that these villagers keep trading and whatnot. But yeah, these guys have spawned iron golems all over. We've got, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know there's one in here as well. There's a iron golem in here as well. Yeah, we've got a lot of iron golems. We've got a lot of iron golems in here, and a lot of villagers. These guys keep trading, breeding, sorry. That villager breeder works overtime. I've put in so many lectins here, just to try and keep these villager guys happy, because I want them to keep refreshing their trades. That's a Riptide guy. This guy keeps giving us glass, so that's the guy who's been giving us so much glass and helped me finish everything off. Bookshelves, punch one. They keep coming with like more and more cooler trades. It's really cool to see. Mortar shot guy, I know you. Efficiency 4, yeah, the guy with the most expensive 50. We've got farmer guy who I've unlocked a while ago. Cleric who doesn't have one bed currently. Nitwit over there. Yeah, there's so many villagers here. I'm honestly gonna have to keep this village here for now. It's gonna be too much work to try and establish that village over there and basically have so many trades over here essentially. We'll try and move a few over and start all of it over. I think that might be a little bit too much for this episode though. I spent quite a bit on the iron farm, so I'm gonna leave it off here. I don't quite know when we're gonna move over the villages, but man, I'm 1.14 has been amazing. Get on the bed. 1.14 has been amazing, especially with the wandering trader. There's been a lot of implications that it's going to be for this world. Wandering trader is going to be super cool and such. Going to be able to get new saplings soon eventually. Kitty, this way. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done. Yeah, I'm so glad that we got the iron farm done. That was the big thing which I was dreading with updating. Yeah, so next time we'll continue working on the village. I want to finish off that Nether Fortress farm as well. Oh, yes. Before we go, I wanted to name the village. Welcome to Regalia. Blessed by its Trov. There we go, this will be Regalia. Isn't that right, kitty? Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Awesome, this will be Regalia. This is something that we got to work on. This is a future project. We've got a lot of future projects to work on the next episode, guys. Quick mention before we head off. I'm still going to keep the public server open. So the public server is still going to have World Episode 60 on it. So check down in the description. There'll be an IP address as long as the server is open. If the IP address is removed, obviously the server is closed. But yeah, check it out. If you don't want to download the world download, then you could just have a quick wander around there and have a look at the world as it was in episode 60. But we'll leave things off here. We've got plenty of things to do in the next episode. I'm glad we got the iron farm sorted. Lots of iron. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you when I see you. Enjoy your days. Say goodbye, kitty. Kitty? There we go. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.